Oh, you're always number one. In your mind, anyway. Trying to get this to come up on the trying to get this to come up on the back screen here, but it doesn't want to work for me. Let's see. It should, now that I'm live. I do believe I'm live. Yeah, I am live, so it should come up. But it's not doing it. Oh, come on. What the hell? Why does it keep kicking me? See, it keeps kicking me out. No. Well, I'm not doing that again. Okay, well, I guess I'll just do that. We'll let that play in the background. There we go. Okay. Ah, I forgot to go and grab my clothes. I meant to do that this morning, but I was running behind. I'm still eating beans. I always eat some beans, several times a week. But this week, I definitely think I'm going to be over my normal bean consumption. Hey, Chicago. Can you hear that crunching? These are the beans I made earlier. They're still crunching. I figure I'll give just a couple more minutes to see if anybody else happens to pop in. And I'm checking. I have a window for the other lives, but it would seem that everybody's in on the let me double check. I think everybody's in on the phone. No. One in on the phone and one in on the landscape, I guess. Hey, have you two met? B, meet Chicago. Chicago, meet B. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the main screen here, and it shows I have one watching in the vertical and one watching in the landscape mode. So, okay, and gotcha. Everybody can see what you're doing. No hiding here. Really? You had to say that. Didn't we tell you earlier that we're in sub-zero weather up here, sub-freezing? So you just had to tell us that you are opening windows because you're that warm. I don't like you anymore. I don't like you. Friends like you. Mm-hmm. Yep. Friends like you. Oh, okay. No. Now over here it says you're both in the phone one. You're both in the vertical. Okay, why are you in vertical, B? Does something make the vertical better? Or are you on your phone? Okay, you're on both. Okay. Okay. I guess Terry's going to be housekeeping, chasing kids, taking lunches. You're on TV. So wouldn't you be, if you're on TV, wouldn't you be watching it in landscape mode? Huh. Or does TV not give you a choice and it automatically takes you to the vertical option? I would think TV would take you automatically to landscape. Interesting. Okay. No, it shows, well, it's only showing one as being on landscape. I have landscape open. I have a vertical and a landscape open. And it's only showing one person as being in landscape. And it shows two watching in vertical. But it should show three since I have that screen open also. I don't know. Oh, now it's showing two in horizontal. Okay, this is, and it's only showing one in vertical. Okay, this is okay. Well, I guess since I have the option of doing either or and, I guess we're on a learning curve with this. So, and you guys are my guinea pigs to help me figure out, what's better, either or and. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to get started showing you some of my bags. And we're going to start off with the eBay bags. So here's bag number 1. And this is a adorned. This is the label in there. Adorned. See, I like that paisley pattern in there. And it came with a wallet. Nice wallet in there. Credit card slots on both sides. And there's it's got that blocker in there. So, and it does, we had a Persilanch there. It does disconnect or stay connected so it doesn't get lost from there or easily drop when you're busy shopping. But it has a zipper pocket. It has a zipper pocket on this side. And it has a non-zippered pocket on this side. Decent sized pocket. The non-zippered pocket, you could easily slip a phone in. My phone you could anyway. Let me see. If I opened it, let me see. Opened, my phone does not fit in there. The zippered pocket with my phone opened. If my phone didn't have a case on it, I could probably slip my phone in the zippered pocket open, but it will not even fit in there at all on the non-zippered pocket. But yeah, this whole thing, it will pull out like most linings do. Pocket on the outside here, outside. We have some rivets, decorative. I don't think that's a stress. That's not a stress seam. So nothing on the bottom to protect it. So if you're out somewhere going out to lunch with the girls, you would definitely need a purse hook to put on the edge of the table. And this does zip. It does have a zipper closure on the top here. So we do have a zippered closure. Let me see, there's my little wallet hook. Let me put that back on there before I forget and it gets lost on my desk. Said no woman ever. So there's one. Okay. Bag number 2. This is a Wilson's Leather. Yes, Wilson's Leather. There's the label. And for some reason, I think this is faux leather. I think this is faux leather. And pocket on the outside on both ends. Like a patent leather, the shiny leather on the bottom. You see the dual straps. Big buckle, zippered pocket with nice little hard dangle there. Are you guys laughing at me trying to explain this shit? Nice deep pocket there. This actually is elastic here where it's puckered, so it does open up a little bit on the back. The buckle on the front pretty much holds it in place. That is elastic there, but the buckle keeps it from opening up. And yeah, it looks like it would open, but it doesn't. That doesn't open up anymore in the front. On the inside, there are several. You can see it here, me pulling it out. There are several pockets here. This looks like it would be a sunglass pocket right here because it's got this little Velcro thing here. Personally, I think that's a stupid pocket, but to each their own. On the other side, there is a zippered pocket here, deep pocket that would hold a cell phone. The stupidest pocket I've ever seen in a purse, and a lot of purses have them, on this chintzy little lining. These soft linings that purses have, and they put these credit card pockets in here. Why? Everybody has a wallet they put their credit cards in, but hey, anyway, yeah. So stupid lining. I don't know. Maybe somebody would put a business card they get when they're out. I don't know, but that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen purses put on their linings. And then it's got a snap closure on it. This was a favorite that I got off of eBay, and this is a Rebecca Minkoff. It's a bucket bag, snap closure, nice long strap. I'd say it's adjustable, but this is as short as it gets. You could adjust it a little bit longer, or you could put more holes in it if you so desired. I like the buckles on it. What I liked the most about this bag was the design right here. It reminds me of a cast cuff I made when I had my busted ankle. I'll have to pull that out one time and show you. Yeah, it was a real tension getter at the VA. I love the black lining in here because, you know, the lining makes the bag, of course. Got a couple deep pockets in this lining, and it is a good solid lining. Like the last bag I showed you, real thin lining. It was like a chintz type material, real thin. Didn't do anything for me. I just like the bag on the last one. But this lining is real thick. It's layered. It's gonna hold. It's gonna hold in place. I like that. This lining is thick enough to put sunglasses in. You could probably fit a cell phone in here. That's on the back side. On the front side is a zipper. It has a zipper on it for the lining. It's deep. And then there's a little pocket in the front of that. It's not so deep, but it's deep enough to hold, oh, I don't know. Let me see. It's what I put my cards in. It doesn't hold that, but if you just had like your Mac or your ATM card, Visa, Mac card, whatever you call your bank card, you could probably fit your bank cards in there. And the lining will come up, but you can see it's a good solid lining. I like that. This tag says 6 dot. That means, but this is 100% genuine leather, and kitten approved. You could see, and you can, if you want to close this up. You do have the snap on it, but you could pull this closed if you wanted to, but I would think that that's overkill unless you just wanted that decorative look of it being closed. So, and this is an eggplant color. I really like this. The faux leather is it's usually like a bonded material on top of like, oh, you know what? I once looked up how faux leather is made, and it's been so long I don't remember enough to explain it better. So I'll have to look that up and get back to you on that. Hey Terry, debit card, thank you. Okay, next bag. This was bigger than I thought it was, so I'm not crazy about it, but this is a Coach bag. I wish it was smaller. Okay, big strap. I might end up using this as a yarn bag. It's that big. Yes. Said no one ever who likes Coach. Oh, I'm going to use it as a yarn bag. But this needs cleaned out too. But yeah, look at the size of this. Big old pocket here. On this side is another big old zippered pocket. And there's an elastic pocket on the outside. Pocket on the ends, each end. Big old zippered pocket on this side. Huge adjustable strap. And I could bring it down a little bit. You see it's got a couple holes here. I could say you could bring it down more if you want to make holes in it, but I don't think I would want to cut into a Coach strap. You got your hand straps. Got a little tag on it. You know, of course it says Coach. Come here, Rosie. Rosie, where you at? Come here. Just to give you an idea. Come here. Yeah. Well, she would have vanished in here. In fact, I could make this into a cat carrier. That's how big this bag is. I don't know. You guys still here? I could make this into a cat carrier. That's how big this bag is. So, yeah, this is, I did not, when I ordered this, I did not realize how big it was. So, this is not a bag that I'll use very often. In fact, this could be used as an overnight bag for me. I travel light for overnight. So yeah, this bag is way too big for me for normal wear. And this is heavy. I should get a scale out and weigh this. This bag's really heavy. Wow. Okay. Oh, you like a big bag. Okay. Okay, this next one is a Tianello. This is a Tianello bag. See a nice heavy buckle on here. Good for thumping heads if somebody tries to grab it, or you. I like the strap. You know, it's a good height on the strap. I like it where you know, right there, perfect for me on the elbow, because I don't walk around like this. You have this outside pocket here. Again, what's with the credit? Like, I'm going to take everything out of my wallet and stick my credit cards in here just for, you know, the day that I use this bag. But I guess some people do that. But you got a zipper pocket there if you want to put your bills in there. Oh, look at that. You even got a window compartment to put your ID in there because, you know, nobody puts it in their wallet anymore. You know, and it's going to be perfect. Hey, yes, officer, here's my ID. There you go. Look, it's in there. You know, I just don't get the logic of this, but you know, okay. Pocket on the end, pocket on the end. The only thing I used to like about these pockets is, you know, when you had the skinny cell phones, you could stick it in the end, but cell phones don't fit in these pockets anymore. But they have some uses. Okay, it's a magnetic enclosure. It's a strong magnet too. I like that. Okay, you open it up, and you've got 3 compartments in here. On the one side, you have 2 pockets on the side, and the lining is lined with leather. So it's real easy to find those pockets. There's nothing worse than a lining that it's hard to separate the pockets. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So, oh, look at that. There's a nice leather tag on that with a semi-mirrored. I just kind of like little things like that. Those little touches, I like that. Okay, the center pocket it's flimsy. You know, it's just a flimsy liner added to the center, but the top of it is zippered and it's lined with the leather. And that's what makes the center line pocket nice. You know, it's flimsy, so it's flexible on the inside, but it's not like you'll have trouble finding it because it has that tougher leather top on it. And then the other side has also the pockets lined with leather. So, but this is 100% leather, and it's heavy. It's good. It's solid. Ow, my hair stuck in the magnet. Look at it. That magnet is so strong. My hair that got stuck in it, it pulled it out. Wow. So, and again, right here on both sides, that was the magnet. My hair that got stuck in there when I pulled it away, pulled my hair out. Good strong magnet. And the decorative tag, that's actually heavy. So, you know, you whip somebody with that, that's going to take an eye out. Self-defense. So you always want to look at, with a bag, the possibilities of self-defense. You cannot go wrong with that. Okay, this is a BOC. I don't know what that stands for. But I like the color. I got this one mainly because I like the color. It's a little bit on the smaller side. Now, this has an adjustable strap. You don't have to worry about holes. You could just adjust it up and down by sliding this. So a little bit on the smaller side. No, I got this off of eBay. I didn't pay too much for it. It has some marks on it on the bottom. So not a big deal. The little scuffs here and there are easy to repair. Zippered compartment. That's a deep compartment. Narrow. Let's see. That's just a snap. Oh, look at that. It's leather on the inside. Leather credit card slots. 2 of them. At least these ones are leather. Zippered compartment in here. Place to lose bills. You know, whenever I go through my old purses, I went through my old purses a couple months ago, and I did look in. You know, I went through the zippers and stuff. You know how much money I found? A lot in coins. I found some paper money. Brand of Concept. Thank you. I didn't find anything but some old business cards that I just slipped into the credit card things, of course. But in zippered pockets and stuff, and I found so much money in there that I had just dumped in there. You know, it's amazing what you slip in pockets of purses and then forget about when you switch purses. So anyway, okay, on to the inside. Oh, before you get to the inside, there is a zippered compartment up here. And it's just one big open space. And then you unsnap. And there is another zippered area. Not too deep of a pocket, but a nice little pocket. And that is that zippered area is circled with a leathered area. And then a big deep area. You go to the other side and you have 2 side pockets. And it does have a leather rim on it. And one of the pockets, they're not too deep, but one of the pockets you could, if you have something in there that you need to secure down, it does have a little leather strap you could snap over it to hold something in. That pocket's not that deep. So I don't know what you would possibly need to snap in there, except like maybe your earpod case, maybe. But I don't have earpods, so I'm not sure if the case fits in there or not. But anyway, that would be the BOC purse. You know, and like I said, I got this because I like the color on it. And in case you haven't figured it out yet, I do like colorful bags. And I like bags with shiny stuff on them. Let's see. I believe this is a Michael Kors bag. Yes, Michael Kors. This is another eggplant color. Another, this will chip a tooth if you hit somebody with it. Again, self-defense. Always keep that in mind with your bags. We got an outside pocket here that just opens up. It'd be a good place just to, you know, drop your keys if you just need to drop your keys real quick and you don't want them getting lost inside the bag. When I had to travel for work and would have to go through airport security and stuff, I always used to joke with the TSA when going through security to always have them keep an eye out because I'm still looking for a set of keys from, 1992 or something. And they always looked at me like, huh? They never got the joke. They never got the joke because, women always lose stuff in their purses, right? And the real funny thing is I traveled through TSA a dozen times with one of these in my bag. It was my old Louis Vuitton bag. One of these with the breakaway blades was in my bag for a dozen trips through TSA. They never caught this in my bag. And this is post 9/11. I didn't even realize it was in my bag until I was cleaning out my bag. And I'm like, holy shit, this was in my bag. and TSA never caught it. Okay, so there's another zipper pocket on here on the outside. And again, it's not too deep, but you know, if you got that quick drop for keys on the outside, and you know, you got a if you want a more secure drop, you know, you got a more secure key drop right there for a quick find. There you go. It happens. Looking to weaponize our bags. Maybe not weaponized, but always be. It's more like always be prepared. Okay, on the inside here is two leather topped pockets, and this is a nice linen-y feel lining, solid, and again, I like a good solid. I don't like it when it's real slippy feeling. Slippy. That's a Pittsburgh word, slippy. I don't like it when it's super slippy feeling. On the other side, you have a leather lined zipper and a decent sized pocket. Will easily hold a cell phone and other stuff. And some more nice pockets, and another super skinny pocket. I guess that would probably hold 1/2 of your sunglasses. Well, actually, let's see. Well, actually, look at that. It almost covers it holds almost my entire eyeglasses. So there you go. And this has a strap for holding a wallet. And I guess this used to have a wallet that attached to it. So, you know, if you have a wallet that has a hook on it, this could hold a wallet. So, and then it has a snap to hold it closed. And then again, you've got your Michael Kors logo tooth chipper. Not done yet. Another blue bag. And look at that. See, this one is the one, you know, this was the, see, this is the Giggly Saw. Giggly Saw. And so far, none of these bags have had any feet on them for setting on the floor. So you would want to make sure that you have a purse holder that you could set on the edge of a table. You know, if you don't have a chair that you could set them over. So none of these have been floor setters. So this one, no pockets on the outside. It has a snap for here. I like the lining, but the lining can kind of make you dizzy a little bit with that pattern. You have a zippered pocket. There's no real anything around it. So it's just a black line on that dizzying pattern. But it is a nice deep pocket. Then you have a smaller pocket in front of it that's about the size of a business card. On the opposite side, you have two pockets that would be just about deep enough to hold a pair of glasses. And that's pretty much it. There's not much to this bag really, except that I like it. You could pull it. You have the besides the tab here, you know, you can pull it closed for a little bit more of a decorative pull top look to it. And you know, you can hold it closed by pulling this little tab up there. You know, you could further secure it. I mean, if you really need that extra security feel, by holding this down like this and holding it that way, you got, that'll give you the longer strap. You got the shorter strap like this. You got some variety of ways to hold and carry this. So, and again, this was a Rebecca Minkoff, and I got this one. I like the tassels, but I got this one. What attracted me to this first was because I like the color. So, oh, I keep pulling my hair. I need to take a breath. What was your mom doing in the White House? Okay. Okay, this bag is a Dasein, Dasein, and this is ostrich leather. Oh, oh, back when you were a baby, things weren't as strict back then. Okay, this is a. Oh, look at this one has feet. Just when I say no feet yet, we have little footsies on this one. Little tootsies on this one. Okay, this one has we've got a back pocket here. Some cute little gold accoutrements up here. Okay. Big old pocket here. This one's more like a briefcase than it is a purse. Same on the other side. This is definitely more like a briefcase than a purse. Okay, you open it up. It has a inside pocket here. This is kind of like a crinkly lining. Not my favorite kind of thing. On the other side, you have a pocket here that zippers. And there is a lining around that. It comes with a long strap, and it does have that adjustable, so you can make that strap any length. And the nice clip on it. Okay, and then it also has a separate little bag that you can put your makeup into. Or whatever you wanted to. I mean, that's small makeup. That's a small makeup bag for some, but they also have a separate little zipper in there. So, makeup bag, electronics bag. So whatever you should desire to put in there. So, but yeah, and again, this one I liked, and I don't think I realized this one was as big as it was when I was looking at it either. But I also think that the strap is everything. I also think when I was buying back, I got to the point where I was fever shopping. You ever get that way? Fever shopping? Uh-huh. I admit it. And this will be the last bag that I got off of eBay. Another purple one, or eggplant colored. And this one is it says Collective. So, do you recognize that? Do you recognize that logo? Um, let's see. Back, no footsies on this one. No tootsies. We got a zipper. This has a zipper on it. Nice deep pocket. I like the big gatherings on the side. And this is a I don't know, is that like a tarnished brassy looking buckle? Burnished. That would be, I think, a better description of the color. It's burnished. The top zipper shut. The top has a long zipper in it. The one side has two deep enough pockets, and they're leather lined on the top. It is not a super silky lining, and again, I don't like it when it's super silky. The other side has a zippered pocket, not incredibly deep, but deep enough. And again, that does have a zipper on it with a leather pull tab. And I like the depth of the bag. This is a good size. This is a good size bag. I like the size. I like the size of this bag. And again, that strap, that's a height that, that's right in the height I like. I like maybe a little bit lower, but it's right in that height I like. If I'm going to put a bag on my shoulder, it's in that height that I like. I have some bags that I like that are lower than that, but I really like it when it's right around in this height. So I like this one, and I like this. I like the decorative studs. I like studs. I like them better when they're spiky, but I like this. I do like this bag, and I like the color. So that was the end of my eBay haul. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm not going to tell you what I paid for all those bags because I don't know. I didn't keep track. I just had, like I said, I had a little bit of a, when I get into one of those modes where I want something, I went on a little fever shopping spree. Okay. Now, these next bags were gotten at the shop, the wholesale warehouse. We have feet. Let me see what brand this is. This is a Mia K collection. Have you ever heard of that? I absolutely love this strap and the latches. Look at that. That's some serious latch. I love that. You see that, Chicago? Okay. So this is the bag. Nice zippered pocket on the outside. Not incredibly deep, but deep enough. Nothing on the other side. On the inside, we have one zippered pocket. Again, not too deep, but deep enough. And it is circled in leather, so it's easy enough to find. The fabric's a little bit silkier than I like, but it's not too bad. On the other side, there is two pockets. They're a divided pocket, and there is a thin leather strip across the top, so you could find it on that black background. And I didn't see it until I felt it, actually, but there is a center dividing pocket. And sorry, I had something stuck on my tooth there. It's still stuck on my tooth. I didn't see it until I felt something in there, but there is a center dividing pocket that's zippered. And it is I guess it seems like it's as deep as the entire bag. It would be better if it had a little bit of the green leather on the top of it to be able to tell, because if I wouldn't have felt it, the top of it, I wouldn't have even realized it was there, because you can't see it. But this is it right here, but you really can't see it. So yeah, but I like this bag, and I really like this. I really like, it kind of looks like fish, but I really like the hardware on this bag. Feels like I got a hair stuck in my tooth. That's really weird. Okay. The next bag is a Montana West, and it also has Tootsies. Sorry, this is going to bug me. It feels like I got a hair sticking out of my tooth. Okay. We got Tootsies, Montana West. Okay. Let me cut this strap off. Okay. So there's the one side. And you can see we got tassels. And tassels. Here's the back side. And nice deep pocket. Solid. I mean, it feels solid. Well, I guess there's a strap in here. There should be, unless the strap is missing, which is possible. I got it at a wholesale place. Okay. There is a pocket here, and it is leather lined, and got a nice lining. There is a center pocket that is leather lined, unlike the last one. And then on this side, it has the two pockets leather lined. And it would appear that if this did at one point come with a leather strap, it would appear the leather strap is missing. But I still have this strap. And this is I guess this is like a deep navy blue. Deep navy blue. So, and I think I only paid maybe $10 for this. So it's got that height that I like. So, if this did come with the strap, I don't know if it did or not. So if it did and it's missing, I'm not mad because I don't remember noticing this before. I just remember, looking at this and liking what I saw. So I can't be mad at what I don't know I'm missing. So I'm not mad. So I'm good with that. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, the marked price is on here. There was also I think it was an additional 50% off that day. I don't remember exactly. But this is a crossbody bag. I don't remember why I got this. There was a reason I did it that day, but I don't remember what it was. But anyway, this is a leather crossbody bag. Yeah, it's awfully shiny. But obviously the strap is going to be adjustable. It's got that pocket in the back. It's got this whole zipper around here. This all opens up with pockets in here. Monty, go back. And it's got a zipper in the front. And this was marked $8, and I got it for $4. So, crossbody bag. So, trying to remember what the reason was I got it. I think I might have gotten this for Nikki. I don't remember. Hold on, I gotta feed a bird. Get. I hate when I can't remember what I'm doing or why. Okay, I have this really pretty mini dress. It's black and white. I got this really nice pair of black and white heels. This is really bothering me. And I didn't have the perfect purse to go with it. I didn't. I do now. And this purse is marked $12.50, but again, it was marked down from that. So, and yes, this is all pearls. There's no lining in it. There's no lining in it. If I'm out in that and have my heels on, I just need something that's going to hold, something small. I have a small wallet about this size to hold, my ID and whatever, and my cell phone. And this would be it. So it would be my black and white night. So there you go. So that's that. Oh, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. Just when you thought it was safe to get out of the water. Okay. What's this next one? See, not everything's about brand names. I have no idea what name this is, if any. But just a simple black bag. And let's see. Zipper in the front. Typical pocket, no big deal. Okay, we do have that split center pocket that I wouldn't have noticed if the light wasn't hitting it just right. It's deep. but there's nothing in that. Got a zippered pocket on one side. Nothing special. There's no lining around it. And then two of your typical sunglass type pockets, and there is a black leather lining on top of it. And then this whole thing will zipper shut. Let's see. Oh, it's got one of those oh shit, what's that shiny black metal called? I'm blanking on it. B, what's that shiny black metal called? Gunmetal. It's like this black it looks like it's gunmetal, or that if it's silver, it's just the way it's reflecting off the black. But I'm thinking it looks like gunmetal colored, the zipper. It looks like it's like a gunmetal silver, but if it or gunmetal black, whatever. But if it's silver, it's just because of the way the black's reflecting on it. I can't tell. But, you know, and this is without a doubt faux leather. It's just a simple bag for everyday use. And these I got all of these before I got the nicer bags off of eBay. If I would have gotten the eBay bags first, I would never have gotten these ones. Okay, this is a bag by Wheeler. Okay, no footsies. It's a bucket bag, a bucket hobo bag. And you see we've got this. And it does come with a separate strap. And it's your adjustable kind. So that'll make it nice for adjustments. Oh, yeah, it's got one of that plasticky feeling liners. So yes, this is a cheap bag. Typical standard outside pocket on one side. Okay, it comes, I guess, with a storage bag. Okay, lovely, nice touch. It has a leather lined pocket with a zipper on it. Oh, and I think I just ripped that zipper. No, I didn't. Okay, fairly deep pocket. It's got a center pocket area with a leather, or not a leather lining, but they put a good stiff band on it so that it stands upright. That's good. And two pockets on the other side, turning out to be pretty standard. And then it does zipper close and it has a long tassel. I like that on the zipper for the closure. It has a long tassel on it, so it's easier to find that zipper. So, you know, and then oh, what's this? Oh, it has a long tassel and a zipper on the side. Oh, so you can reach in on the side and hide something in there, and you can see my whole hand fits in there. That's kind of a I don't think any of the bags yet have had that specific feature. The side. Oh, it's got it on both sides. I don't think any of the bags yet, even the better one, the better bags have had that side zipper, hide something in there thing. That's a unique little twist for a you know, hide something in there. I kind of like that. So that was kind of different. So, but yeah, had I bought all those nicer bags off of eBay first, am pretty confident to say that I would not have bought. I wouldn't have had a need to buy the other bags. Not that I have got nothing against cheap bags if they're nice, but I wouldn't have had a need to buy those ones. Okay, this last one is a Lokalyo, Lokalyo, and this one is marked at 15, but I paid half of that. And again, no footsies on this one. So there's the front, there's the back. So typical zipper on the outside, standard pocket, stiffer fabric. And when his fabric feels like that, I think it's more of a plasticky fabric. No side pockets, no side pockets. I do like the little gathering with the buckles though, because buckles mean no inflict pain if you have to use them. A snap for an outside pocket. I don't like snapping outside pockets like that so much. Flat, that pocket doesn't do much for me. I like the height of the handles. This top is a zipper top. It's a black zipper top, just a simple pull tab. I do like the sheen of the tab. Wish it had a tab on it. This does have the strap. I like the buckle. I like the snap on that. Okay, one side is two pockets with the leather lined top, just a thin leather lined top to give it some stiffness. Standard wide open side, and then a zipper pocket on the other side. Pretty standard. Standard depth. No big deal on that. So, yeah, there's the inside. So nothing extremely special about this bag. You know, you have the versatility of the strap or the handles. Not a bad look. It's got size. Shy, I have a feeling this is more coming up towards your size. Maybe a little bit larger than what I would typically like, but not overly large, not over the top. Workable. It's not a bad price for the size or anything. I do have one more left. This was just a cute little bag. I paid less than $10 for this. This would be, if I ever have a reason to go out and wear my cute little LBD, one of them. Can't remember the last time I wore a little LBD, but I will eventually because I'm starting to get out more. But LBD with my stilettos. I might not be able to walk in them for more than, a few steps, but damn, I can look good doing it. Because again, if I'm going out wearing that, all I need to have is my, I'm going out. I don't need to have everything under the sun in my bag. I just need my, ID, a couple cards, and my phone. So this would fit it. And it's just got a little pocket in here. And, like I said, just what I need to hold that and my phone. Because if I'm going out dressed up like that, I don't need anything else. I don't need to carry anything else. So this is oh, and this is a faux leather too. So this is LBD night out. And there you have it. That is my purse haul. And I don't foresee myself even looking at purses, let alone buying any, for quite a long time. Well, it took me an hour to go through my purses. Mm. This is going to drive me insane. Not for me. So, which purses did you like the best? The ostrich skin. Okay. When I go downstairs, I'll pull up my Fendi briefcase, and then you can compare the two and decide which one you like better. Wait a minute, I have two Fendis. They're both 30 years old. So, back again. Let's see how long before the head hanging upside down below the TV. You can see her. She's on the curtain. She's going to show up any second now. Mm-hmm. B, you really have to try these lima beans. Do I have to send you some? I think yes. I think no, I just tried them with some pre-made spice mixes. So they're saltier than I would like. I'm not big on saltier stuff because I'm going to end up swelling. Counterintuitive to my blood pressure meds. I think I'll like it even more. Well, of course I like them because who doesn't like salt? But I think I'll like it even more if I try them with some homemade spice mixes. Take out the salts or minimize the salts. Make up some different mixes. Maybe make some small side dishes. I think there's a lot of fun to be had. The biggest thing I would stress though is make a small batch of them. Just cook, boil them up from, like you normally would, but with no seasoning at all. So you get a clean palate. And just try one or two like that. I know you said you don't like lima beans, but you want a clean palate to try them. You only need one or two. Seriously, there was really no taste to them. I mean, if anything, just a little bit of a nuttiness to them, but no taste, no off-putting taste. Nothing that would. I mean, no reaction to it. But this way, you know what the baseline on them is, and what direction to go from there. So anyway, okay. B already said she's fallen asleep on me because she doesn't like purses. She suffered enough with me today. She has suffered enough because of me today, and she's got to suffer through me tomorrow. So I guess I will end my stream. Yes, see, she is. She's suffering enough with me today. So, B, Chicago, thank you very much for being here. Terry, when you come back on replay, thank you very much for popping in and saying hello. And thank you for when you come back on replay. Anyone else that pops in to see this, thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated. If you have any questions, be sure to ask. Oh, one thing I did want to say real quick is there is a special going on right now. If you're interested in any type of fitness ring, it's the Hertz HERZ HERZ P1 Smart Ring. There's a special going on for it right now. It's like I think it's like $60, and I've heard some good things. I've heard more good things than I've had bad things. Um, it's the knockoff sister of the Aura Ring, but you can get it. There's no subscription required, and for the price, it's worth giving it a shot. So yeah, you can get the ring for like $60. There is shipping and handling on it. The sale is going on for, I believe, another day and a half. So if you're interested, all you got to do is Google HERZ P1 Smart Ring, and go ahead and get yourself a smart ring. And then, because we're going to all try to get healthier after the first of the year, no, that is not a resolution. We're just oh, there we are. I have no idea what happened. But yeah, you can if since we're all going to try to work on a healthier lifestyle between the beans and some sort of group think exercise thing, all together, being each other's cheerleader, that HERZ HERZ P1 ring is worth looking into. So if nothing else, at least check it out. And yes, I don't know what happened, but at least check it out. And we're gonna all work together to support each other on a each other's health journey. So we'll all catch each other later. I'm sure somebody's going to be live streaming later tonight, and we'll end up catching up. I don't know. It might be an emergency live stream later. Who knows? But thank you again for being here, replay crew. Thank you for when you come in, and everybody have a wonderful day. Thank you very much. Bye.